What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West. In the last episode, we just barely ventured on beyond the Daunt into the Deadfalls and Rebel Camp Eastern Light, taking out a bunch of rebel scum. But we are back here in Chainscrape because we need to return to Javad the Willing now that we have gotten the information needed to finally put down this power grab that's going on here in the town. So let's talk to him.
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The bristlebacks were being penned by Tanakh rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Ulvin.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us. Bring Ulvin here. Petra, too.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parch. What? Why's she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvin. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvin. All for a few extra shards.
Greedy as ever. And you almost drowned your other miners, and sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out!
Oh, don't want you, don't need you. Down with all
Get off me!
Mud looks good on you, Ulvin.
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flamehair.
Alrighty, and the Ulvin situation is in fact solved. Is that him right there? Is that seriously him? Is he just walking around, just kind of But that's not Alvin. That's just a guy wearing the same freaking clothes. Okay, cool. So we are done here in Chain Scrape entirely. We got some more skill points out of that I can spend, although I am not going to. So now that we have done that, we are going to actually make our way back to back over here. I'm actually going to fast travel back over to this particular campfire, and from here we're going to make our way over to the salvager that we're going to find over by Barren Light. So let's do that. This is kind of the first thing on the docket here, and I'm going to actually use my glide to get me down a little bit faster, but we're just going to head on over to the campfire over this way. Don't really need to worry about traverse, although I don't want to land over in the corruption over here. Please. Oh, Aloy, you could have landed that. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh, dang. Oh, darn. All right, we're fine. Okay, so here, welcome to the camp. And we're going to want to talk to this guy.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business, what the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chain Scrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Okay, something that Aloy is not going to stop doing from here on out is commenting on the contract that we've just been given. So we need to get ourselves a shell walker container, and if I actually set that, not that one, the convoy ambush up, you will see on the map that it's all the way down this way. So this is where I'm actually going to want to head first. I know I'm supposed to climb a tall neck and blah, blah, blah. We also have the main quest to still continue along, but whatnot. But we're going to use this as an opportunity to kind of open up the land a little bit more as we progress further on. However, we need to be very, very careful as we get out here because we're already going to start running into some pretty deadly creatures here just beyond this camp that we were in. So I'm going to grab a little bit of Ridgewood. Am I all topped off on all of my stuff? I do not have any blast paste, so I can't make any of that. But as far as everything else is concerned, I think I'm good. So make sure I have those set. All right. Let's head towards where the shell walkers are at, but along the way, we are going to be running into quite a few things. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's see, so we got, looks like we have rebels, so let's take these guys out really quickly. Come here, you. Oh, we got to get these guys. So let's take out each of these rebels. Okay, that is... Yeah, I'm just going to have to shoot you off. Oh, that was not the right arrow. I didn't want acid there. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, I keep missing my shots. Where is she at? She won't stop moving. Hold on. That is not who I want to hit. You're just an Oceromp. Ooh, that probably didn't feel too good. Here, have this. Ooh, and then a block breaker. This should take you down. Okay, and then we're just going to do a knockdown here. And give it a nice stab. All right. And that should take care of that problem. I hope y'all are okay. All right, so right here, we actually got ourselves a ruin that we're going to be able to check out at some point. But I'm going to save on that for now. We'll go back to that relic ruin a little bit later. Those take a while to do. And I actually don't think we can do that one in full at the moment anyway. Wait, hold on. What do these people have to say, actually? Excuse me? I didn't want to search that.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know, after that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tanakh, the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through the stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not.
Okay, so we get information about a new area. Jagged, what was it? Jagged something? I don't freaking remember. We'll head over there later. Real quick, though, just to talk about what she was mentioning, this impenetrable stuff. That's this right here, these crystals. We cannot get through that, which is why we're not going to bother with this relic ruin for the time being. Once we're able to actually get the tools necessary to break through that, we will worry about that. So let's continue to head on over towards the passage. We're probably not going to get there in this episode just because there's too many stops to make along the way. And too many things to get. Did I get you? Oh, I wasn't actually sure. There, it's just a pigeon. I do need to actually keep an eye out for wildlife while we're out here as well, including foxes, which unfortunately I'm going to have to take down for pouch upgrades. So let's do that. Sorry, little guy. I'm going to have to kill a few of these sorts of things along the way as we head out this way. We're going to keep an eye out for any side things. Okay, there's a scrapper site over here. And those appear to just be Oseram. We got another campfire over here as well. I would say scrappers in this game got quite a significant buff too. So I'd rather not mess with one of those. Although there is some green shine here. So I'm going to grab this. Because this is always useful to have. There we go. A little more of that. And we'll move past this. Okay, so the passage, actually, maybe we will get there in time. But it is going to be a little tricky actually doing this because shell walkers are... How do I put this? They're strong. They're really, really strong. And if I am not careful, I could easily get myself killed here. So I'm going to make sure I don't get myself into too much trouble. Okay, so this is a wide maw site. And wide maw, I don't really have the ability to deal with them that much just yet. So I'm going to steer clear of those for now. But we have a lot to do here in No Man's Land before we progress too much. But I want to get this contract done as soon as possible before we start moving on to other stuff. Ooh, we got leap lashers around here too. I can't wait to show you how those work. I actually fought a few of those in some gameplay footage that I uploaded for one of my Let's Talk videos. So you've probably seen them in that way. Okay, so we actually have one of these we can mess with. So if I'm not mistaken,
Walkers use this passage regularly. And Laren wants their plating.
So place traps on the road. Okay, I could do that, but let's place some traps first. Okay, so I've got blast traps, acid traps. Acid traps aren't going to do much, but the blast traps certainly will. So they're going to come right through here. However, I need to get
This should help.
the Shellwalker plating off. I don't want...
I should
Oh,
rest up.
that's right. I can only do the two. Okay, so we have these rocks here as well we'll be able to use in due time. It's a good thing that they put so many things in place for us. All right, let's rest. I'm also going to grab some stuff out of this too. All right. So the Shellwalker convoy is coming this way. I'm going to stay in this grass right here. I'm going to let the blast traps go off first. And then I think they're not really actually making their way over this way too quickly. Here, maybe we can move over into this spot. Here they come. So I know it's not all Shellwalkers. There is a burrower with them. A couple burrowers, actually. In fact, it's just one Shellwalker. But if we can take care of... I'm going to save you for later. If we can take care of both of the Shellwalkers with the traps, that would be ideal. There we go. We got one. Now, if the other one could walk into that, that would be great. Keep moving. Almost got you. I know it's on alert.
Acid ammo could help here.
Oh, it actually is weak to acid. Let me actually check something really quickly, because I need the exact part I'm supposed to get off of it. I think we're going to be fine if I just outright kill the thing. But I want to be 100% on that. Keep moving. There we go. Okay, so that's both of them. So now I'm going to move over this way really quickly, because I think I'm out of range. Where is that fox that I shot? Did it? Oh, it might have already despawned. Well, that's unfortunate. I was actually going to get the stuff off of it, but I guess not. Here, let's get this one while we wait for that Shellwalker to move up. So pardon me. Yes, I know. Let it keep moving. And now that. There we go.
I should salvage what I can and leave the plating for Laren's crew.
Well, that was incredibly simple. All right, yeah, just as long as you don't get caught, because those Shellwalkers will mess you up. All right, we got it. Everything we needed. And was that both burrowers? One of them may have despawned again. Nope, they're both here. Never mind. I was incorrect. I was going to say, I'm not a huge fan of how often things despawn in this game, but it's mostly just pertaining to the wildlife in that sense. So we'll have to head back to Lorend. But first things first, I am going to... There was an exclamation point, and I think it's for a quest a little further over this way that I'm going to actually go investigate really quickly. It's right over by the Wide Maws. There's a Karja camp over here that we're going to want to take a look at. And they might have some stuff going on in there. So let's go say hi to these people. Let's see what they got. Hello there. All right, so we actually have some new stuff here at the Hunter that we could probably get. I could get some warrior bows. A hard weave sharpshot bow. That actually is really tempting. If I can get a grazer circulator, that'd be great. A shearing warrior bow. That's got some good tear damage on it, but I think I'd rather have the sharpshot bow for that. And then I have no need for the acid warrior bow. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this opportunity to sell off some of my additional sellable resources that I don't need, like so. None of these are necessary, just to get some extra metal shards. And then let us talk to you.
You told me they were the best delving crew in the claim.
You told me we'd be drowning in artifacts.
Well, I found this, didn't I?
It's a tray.
By the sun, man! Not even the most accomplished crafters of Meridian could pull off such symmetry. I wonder what the old ones served on it. Appetizers? Seafood?
It's a tray! Who are you?
Rushavid? You wouldn't recognize the sound if it hit you in the face. This is the savior of Meridian, the one who sees the unseen. You've come for them, haven't you?
Them?
The relics! The lake is full of them. Something big happened here in ancient times.
You mind if I take a look? Whew. That's a lot of data.
Should we be sending for a healer?
Whatever this is, it all points to something called a mobile cover system.
Oh! You mean a cover for the tray?
No. More like something that could come handy in a fight. Where did you find this?
The dig site,
Which is now crawling with machines. And unless they magically disappear, we are leaving.
Don't you want to find out what actually happened here?
Maybe we still can.
Okay, so oh my gosh, that's a lot of questions to ask. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this an episode, guys. I'm going to press these two for more information about the dig site in the next episode, and then we're gonna slowly make our way back to Lorend through the course of that episode. After we clear out the machines for this quest as well. There's a lot for us to do. It's so overwhelming, I know. Every single time I think about it, I'm trying not to think about it in full because I'm just gonna get. It's just gonna blow my mind every single time I do, but we're just going to leave it at that. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.